Welcome back to Chai Time. We have Faguni Gandhiji as our guest in Chai Time. So we just want to say a final word. What would you say to our audience, how to follow Ayurveda and what to do, what to eat? If you want to give them some advice,
Some quick tip. Of course, Ayurveda is so vast. I would first like to see if there is so much knowledge available out there online, at the library. There are so many other doctors have written books, and the more it's because it's so vast. I think the most important thing is to try to understand the base, understand the Panch Mahabhut and the body constitution, read more about herbs, read more about kitchen herbs, foods, fruits, vegetables, the importance about vegetarianism, all that kind of stuff, and try to implement those. Look at the Ahar Vihar, the Dinacharya, the Rutucharya,
and then Ahar Vihar?
Ahar, of course, is diet, and then Vihar means exercise or any form of output that you do in a daily on a daily basis. It can be anyone from women working, taking care of the home, sweeping and dishes and what. I mean, it's still output. I mean, in olden times, women, that was their exercise. They enjoyed that. If you enjoy that, you'd love that to do that too. Yeah. So it's, but that's Vihar, and of course there are all different forms of exercise described in Ayurveda, and like what is the maximum exercise that one person should do, and it is mentioned in Ayurveda that until you have sweat on your forehead, is until that you can keep up your endurance. You can bring it up to that point. Well, and then of course the Rutucharya and the Dinacharya, in the morning what should be done, in the afternoon, the evening, everything in relation with the sun, like we were discussing earlier, is like why should we have a bigger meal at lunch and a smaller meal at dinner, is because the sun is at its highest. So in the Rutu, in the Vatavaran, that also the heat is at its highest. So that's
to calm that down.
And then same way in our system, in our body, the digestive fire is at its highest.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like the more I ask, the more you're telling me, and the more it's getting me interested in that subject, and I want to know more and more and more. It looks like that one episode is not going to be enough for this subject particularly. So we're definitely going to invite you one more time, and in that episode we will try to discuss the Ayurveda versus allopathy, like the modern medicine. We'll discuss side by side the differences and the similarities and the treatments and prevention and cure and all of that. So we will have definitely invite you one more time.
Yeah.
And at this note, what I would say is thank you very much for joining us. Thank you very much for sharing your knowledge with our Chai Time audience, and just wanted to thank you on behalf of the South Asian Television, the whole entire team. We want to thank you so much for coming in here and joining us for the Chai Time.
Thank you very much, Sangeeta, and thank you Chai Time. Thank you South Asia Television for inviting me, and I'm very grateful that we are able to bring this knowledge to the listeners. And we start a little, we just a drop in the ocean, but yeah, this is where we should start. Thank you again.
Well, thank you.